as if their backbones are like the horns of cows. They will not be able to bend or prostrate. Related this narration. There is another chain that attests to this one, and it is mentioned in the Hadith of the Horn. Indeed, Allah will call His slaves on the day of resurrection, saying, Indeed, I paid attention to you from the time I created you until this day of yours, seeing your deeds and hearing your sayings. So pay attention to me. Indeed, it is only your deeds and your scrolls that are read upon you. So whosoever finds good, then let him praise Allah, and whosoever finds other than that, then let him blame no one save himself. Jabir related that he bought a riding camel and then went to Abdullah ibn Unais to listen to the Ahadeeth. He would convey from the Prophet. He said, I heard the Messenger of Allah say, people, or he said slaves, will be raised on the day of resurrection naked, uncircumcised, and Buhman. We said, and what is Buhman? He said, they will have nothing with them. Then he will call them with a voice which those who are far will hear, just as those who are near will hear. I am the king, and I am Ad-Dayan. No one from the people of the hellfire should enter the hellfire while he has a right upon one of the inhabitants of paradise until I pay it to him from him. For even the slap we said to the Prophet, how will we pay when we will indeed go to Allah, Buhman, without anything? He said, with good deeds and bad deeds. The following is a part of a long Qudsi hadith that is related by Abu Dar. O my slaves, indeed, they are only your deeds that I enumerate for you. So whosoever finds good, then let him praise Allah, and whosoever finds other than that, then let him blame no one save himself. Muslim. And Allah said, indeed, in that there is a sure lesson for those who fear the torment of the hereafter. That is a day whereon mankind will be gathered together, and that is a day when all the dwellers of the heavens and the earth will be present, and we delay it only for a term already fixed. On the day when it comes, no person shall speak except by his Allah's leave. Some among them will be wretched and others blessed. Allah then mentioned what He prepared for the wretched ones and what He promised for the happy ones. From the Lord of the heavens and the earth, and whatsoever is in between them, the most beneficent, none can dare to speak with Him on the day of resurrection, except after His leave, the day that Ar-Ruh, Gabriel, or another angel, and the angels will stand forth in rows. None shall speak except him, one the most beneficent Allah allows, and he will speak what is right. It is established in As-Sahih that none will speak at that time except for the messengers. Dedicated a chapter to that in his Sahih, in the book of Tawheed. The speech of the Lord with the messenger on the day of resurrection. None will speak on that day except for the messengers. Dedicated a chapter to this issue in his Sahih. In the book of Tawheed, he then related in that chapter the complete hadith of Anas about the intercession, and we will get to it, inshaAllah, and the hadith. As for every single one from you, his Lord will speak to him. There is no interpreter between Allah and him. And we will also relate the hadith of Ibn Umar, Regarding An-Najwa, we will mention other Ahadeeth as well that have been narrated and that pertain to the subject matter at hand, and we seek help from Allah. Allah said,